Hey everybody, Chris with Night of Living Card Games here. Back again for some more Marvel Champions. So earlier this week, I finally got my hands on the last two promo cards that I needed for organized play. It was a Valkyrie and Spectrum combo that they released only in Germany for some reason. So we've got this, nice little alter ego where they kind of meet up together. It's apparently Marvel artwork, so I'm not sure what comic this is from, but hanging out, and then their hero side is just some awesome comic art that they pulled from. So I thought, well, heck, I got these brand new promos that I should play some games with them. So I am taking Spectrum out, and because at least as of recording this, we have 5 days until Christmas, I decided to pull out one of the custom sets from last year's Villainmas, put on by Critical Encounters. They gave us a Santa Claus set. So we're going to be going up against a standard Santa Claus. So looking at Santa Claus, the villain, Stage 1, he has 2 scheme, 1 attack with toughness. He has the Jolly and North Pole traits. And then his attack has a star. This attack gains ranged if you have a gift attachment attached to your identity. It comes in with 12 hit points, and flavor text is, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout. I'm telling you why. All right, taking a look at the schemes here. Starting with 1A, here comes Santa Claus. Let's say here, Santa Claus is coming to town to deliver a special kind of holiday cheer. Contents, Santa Claus 1 and 2, 2 and 3 if you're using Expert, Santa Claus and a standard encounter set. One modular set recommended is Making a List, which is also a special one, which I have included. And it says, Setup, create the Santa's sack deck, see rules, put Santa's workshop environment into play the night before side up. Oh, let's take a look. So this is a Santa sack deck. Let's take a look first. Santa's Workshop. It is a permanent environment. This side is the night before. Forced response. After a workshop token is placed here, if there are 3 or more tokens on it, then the number of players remove all tokens from it, flip this card over, and reveal it. All right. So real quick, Santa's sack deck is, what's in Santa's sack? Well, it's a bunch of presents. We've got a fruitcake. We've got some self-help books. Regifted candle. Pair of socks. World's Greatest Hero mug. Eggnog. Ugly sweater. Inconspicuous box. Secret Santa exchange. And Stark Industry mistletoe. So all of these are attachments that go onto your hero. They do negative things to you. Maybe it's reduce ally limit by 1, or -1 attack, or -1 defense. You get the idea. When Santa gives you a present, in this case, it isn't good. Alright, so that's going to be over there. Looking at 1B, we've got Here Comes Santa Claus 1B. Starts with 1 threat per player, goes up 1 threat per player per round, and it has a threshold of 7. But the step 1 per round per player, has a forced response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, each player must resolve the Gift Giver ability on this card. Gift Giver says Special. Choose to either reveal the top card of Santa's sack deck or place 1 workshop token on Santa's workshop. All right. So comes in with 1. So for Monica Rambeau, aka Spectrum, I think most people kind of, if you played her, you know she's got her 3 forms. Gamma gives her +2 attack. Photon gives her +2 thwart. Pulsar gives her +2 defense. And you kind of swap between those. Unlike the other form-changing heroes, the designers decided not to give her an action to change her form. She can only do it through cards, which are mostly events, or her signature ally allows her to change form. And there's a couple other event cards that let her change form as well. So we'll see how this goes. All right, and I am running a Dive Bomb Hone Technique aggression deck because, red for Christmas. Yeah, that's it. Professor X, aggressive energy, a drop kick, specialized training, combat training, and a strength. Well, I think we're definitely doing strength and drop kick. I think I will do specialized training, and you know what? We'll get rid of the other three. And we got a Spider Girl, a Quinn Carrier, and a Hulk. We've got a Hulk. All right, my turn. So we are going to flip up into hero mode, and when I flip up into hero mode, I must choose a form, and I'm going to choose Gamma. So I get +2 attack, so I'm a 1 thwart, 3 attack, 1 defense. Because this gives me +2 attack, and a hero response after you change to this form, deal 1 damage to an enemy. I choose Santa Claus. All right, so we are, oh shoot, actually don't have 3 physical resources somehow. All right, so I guess what we got to do is we got to spend Hulk, specialized training, and Spider Girl to get down my Quinn Carrier. Right, I'm going to use my Quinn Carrier to generate a wild and strength to play drop kick. So I deal 4 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And because I used only physicals, I get to stun him and draw a card. Speed of Light. So this is my change form, one of my change form cards. So I get to change form and draw a card. Do I want to do that? No, I don't think I am. I'm going to attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, and we will call that good and ready ourselves up. I'm going to hold on to Speed of Light, though, and draw 4 more cards. Gamma Blast, Dive Bomb, Sunfire, and Aggressive Energy. All right, so we're getting 1 on the main, and I am going to choose to put a token on Santa's Workshop. So once I get to 4, that's a problem. And he would attack, but he is stunned. And now we get an encounter card, and it is Santa's Elves. So Santa's Elves is a 1 scheme, 2 attack, 3 hit point North Pole minion with Patrol and Surge. And then it says, when defeated, remove 1 Workshop token from Santa's Workshop. All right, well, it does have Surge. I'm not sure where my patrol tokens are, but that's okay. Right, and now we get an advance. All right, well, he's scheming for 2. 3. So we're up to 5 out of 7, just like that. That ain't great. Let's see here. I think we might be doing a little bit of Gamma Blasting, because Dive Bomb would not let me deal with that. So yeah, so we are going to use Sunfire, Dive Bomb. You know, we're going to keep Sunfire. We're going to do Dive Bomb, Aggressive Energy, and a Quinn Carrier to play my Gamma Blast. Change to Gamma Energy form, already there. Deals 7 damage to an enemy. If you are already in Gamma Energy form, this attack gains Overkill. And because I used Aggressive Energy, I get to do 1 additional damage. So that is 8 damage to Santa's Elves. Defeats him. Because I defeat him, I get to remove a counter. And now 5 go into Santa Claus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, let's see what happens when we get to stage 2. So stage 2 of Santa Claus, 2 scheme, 2 attack, 18 hit points, comes in with toughness, and his attack gets ranged if you have a gift attachment attached to your identity. And when revealed, the first player reveals the top card of Santa's sack deck. That just sounds so bad. Alright, so let's get him up to 18 hit points first. Give him his tough card, and let's see what present Santa has given us. Eggnog! Attached to your identity, I get -1 attack. Ooh. I gotta go fetch out my minus tokens here. All right, so I think what we're going to do here is we're going to use Speed of Light. We are going to change forms. We are going to go over to Photon. So I get to remove a threat for changing into this form. And I am +2 thwart. And I get to draw a card. That card is Hone Technique. And then we will thwart for 3. All right, that is my turn. I'm going to pitch Sunfire. I'm going to hold on to Hone Technique and draw 4 more. So 2 energy duplications, a Photon Speed, and Marble Boy. Okay. All right, I'm going to pause this real quick just so I remember I'm going to get my minus tokens for my abilities. So I will be right back. And back. So I am now actually an attack of 0. That's not great, but what are you going to do? All right, that is my turn. It is Villain's turn, so we will give him a threat. We will put 1 package on there. He is coming to attack. I am just going to take it. So he is attacking for 2, and that's the wrong deck to draw from. 2, just 2. And now we get an encounter card. That encounter card is Tannin Bombs. Attached to Santa Claus. Use 2 bomb counters. Force to interrupt when Santa Claus attack you. Remove 1 bomb counter from here and take 2 indirect damage and stun a character you control. Ick. That is going to be problematic for me, I think. All right. I think I may have to give up Hone Technique here, as much as I want to get it in. Okay. Yep. All right. So we are going to spend a Quinn Carrier and a Photon Speed to get down a energy duplication. That is my resource generator for Photon, so I get to generate whatever type of resource my current form has. I will use it and Marble Boy to put a 2nd energy duplication down. Just put them over the top of myself. I'm going to thwart for 3, clear this out, and I'm actually going to just flip down. So I am no longer in any form. All right, I'm going to hold on to Hone Technique and hope that I can put that up this round. So we are drawing 5 more. Ready myself up here. Blue Marvel, Signature Ally, a Gamma Blast, Photon Speed, Martial Prowess, and an Energy. All right. Villain phase. We're going to get 1 on the main. I'm going to give another package, another token to Santa's Workshop, and now he is scheming for 2. And star, reveal this card. It is a side scheme called 'Tis Better to Give. Comes in with 3 threat and hinder 1 per player, so it'll come in with 4. It'll have Surge and Victory 1. When defeated, each player may discard 3 resources of any type from their hand to shuffle a gift attachment attached to their identity back into Santa's sack deck. Okay. So since I have to reveal it, I believe Surge does trigger. It's not just put into play, it is reveal this card. So it does Surge into Tinsel the Elf. 2 scheme, 0 attack, 4 hit point, elite, and North Pole traded minion. And it says while Tinsel is engaged with you, your hand size is reduced by 1. Forced to interrupt, when Tinsel would attack you, he schemes instead. Let's say Tinsel has come in and cuts costs and throats, making Santa's Workshop much more efficient. Mrs. Claus. All right, I did forget to put the threat there. He did scheme for 2. So we are at 3 in total. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, these are ready as well. Okay. All right, so trying to figure out how I want to do this. Okay, so do that. Do that. Yeah, okay. All right, I got a plan. So we're going to flip up. We're going to go back into photon form. So I get +2 thwart, and after I change to this form, remove a threat from scheme, I will remove it from that. I will spend Quinn Carrier energy duplication and energy duplication to play a hone technique. I can do that wild because you need 2 mental resources. This is a wild, that'll count, but energy duplication generates the printed resource of your face-up energy form. That's mental, so effectively I'm paying with 3 mental. All right. I am going to thwart 3 off of this. So I can choose to discard 3 resources of any type from their hand to shuffle a gift attachment back. Unfortunately, I am not going to be able to do that. As much as I would like to, I just don't have the resources for it, so I'm just going to have to live with it. So, or at least I don't have the resources with what I want to do. So I'm going to spend an energy to put down a martial prowess. I am going to then use a martial prowess, photon speed, and blue marvel to pay for a gamma blast attack. So hero action, change to gamma energy form. All right, and when I do that, I get +2 attack. So now instead of -1, I am a +1. After you change to this form, deal 1 damage to an enemy. I'm going to choose, because Tinsel does not have guard, I am going to choose damage Santa Claus. Now, oh, I don't get overkill on this. Oh, well, that's fine. Because I wasn't in gamma, I deal 7 damage to an enemy. If you were already in gamma form, it gains overkill. That's okay, though. Tinsel goes away. All right, and that is my turn. So we are going to ready ourselves up. All right, Pulsar Shield, another hone technique, superpower training, speed of light, and another hone technique. All right, we are getting 1 on the main. We will give 1 more. So when that gets to 4, I have to flip it. I don't remember what happens when I flip it. It has been probably a year since I played this, so. We're just going to take the attack. So he's attacking for base of 2. Just 2. And now we get an encounter card, which is Santa's suit and hat. Oh, shoot. I forgot. When Santa attacks you, remove 1 bomb counter, take 2 indirect damage, and I'm stunned. Okay. All right. Santa's suit and hat is an armor attachment attached to Santa Claus. Santa Claus gains stalwart. Force interrupt when Santa Claus would take any amount of damage, place it here instead. Then, if there are 5 more damage here, discard Santa's suit and hat. All right. Well, darn. Identity-specific upgrade. So superpower training would have been nice. It's an identity-specific upgrade. Unfortunately, I've got both of my identity-specific upgrades already in play, so it's kind of pointless to me. All right, so we are going to... I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to do speed of light to change form into other photon. +2, -1, and I get to draw a card. And when I change to this form, I get to remove a threat. So that's that. Gamma Blast. Okay. I will attack, clearing stunned. I will spend energy duplication, and a hone technique to play a Gamma Blast. So I get to change to Gamma Energy form. Which allows me to deal a damage. Any amount of damage, period. It is going to be a little bit of a waste of Gamma Blast, but I got to get rid of the suit and hat. So that is 7 damage into the suit and hat, so that goes away. Honestly, there's really no reason to... I was going to put out Superpower Training, but again, I don't have anything. I don't have any other identity-specific upgrades in my deck, so yeah, there's no point in even wasting a resource on it. Sure, I guess we'll just end our turn. I'm going to hold on to Pulsar Shield for defense. I'm going to hold on to Hone Technique for that mental icon, because in theory, I should be seeing a dive bomb here soon. So we're going to ready ourselves up. We're going to keep these 2 cards, draw 3 more. Another Pulsar Shield, a Valkyrie, and a Photon Speed. Okay. Nope, that is not what I wanted. So I have all 3. So I have all 3 drop kicks, and I have all 3 dive bombs in here. So I know I've seen at least one of each. 1, 1. Yeah, that's it. So I've seen 1 drop kick and 1 dive bomb. So that means there's 4 between those 2. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So over half my remaining deck is attack events, either drop kick or dive bomb. Is what it is. All right, so we're going to get 1 on here. Now we are going to have to... I'm going to take a gift. It is the Inconspicuous Box. When revealed, place the top 2 cards of your deck face down under Inconspicuous Box. No peeking. All right, well, there goes probably both my dive bombs. All right, he is coming to attack. I will defend. I'm not really sure which happens first, but I don't think it's going to matter that much. So we'll do this. I'll take 2 indirect. And I'm stunned. I am going to spend a Pulsar Shield to play a Pulsar Shield. So Pulsar Shield says, when it defends, change to Pulsar Energy form. And when I change Pulsar Energy form, I get +2 defense. And I get to heal a damage from Spectrum. Am I really at 4? Did I forget to take damage off of Santa Claus? All right, haven't been paying attention. So anyway, is what it is. Okay. And ready Spectrum. So the nice thing about this is I don't ready. So I am defending for 3. If I was already in Pulsar, I would get Retaliate 1. All right, so he's coming in for 2. I'm defending for 3. 2, 4, so I take 1. And now our encounter card is 8 Tiny Pain Deer. So Scheme X, Attack X, 8 hit points. And X is equal to 8 Tiny Pain Deer's remaining hit points. When revealed, if Santa Slay is in play, 8 Tiny Pain Deer attacks you, even if you were in Alter Ego form. All right, that's a significant problem for me. That is a significant problem for me. So, I was debating on doing photon speed and flipping down, clearing this off. Unfortunately, now I've got a currently 8 attack, 8 scheme, 8 hit point minion out here. That's not going to work very well for me. Well, shoot. I do not have the right cards in my hand. All right. 1, 2, 3. Put out Valkyrie. I did so. It says after Valkyrie enters play, deal 2 damage to a minion, 3 damage instead if you paid for this card using an energy resource, which I did. So 3 damage there, and then we will attack to do another 2 points of damage. As much as I would love to get the threat down, I gotta clear my stun in hopes that I get an attack event here. We are gonna pitch Hone Technique, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I won't quite deck out this turn. And then ready yourselves up. I'm gonna hold on to Photon Speed in hopes that I can clear that threat. There's a dive bomb, speed of light, drop kick, and an energy. Oh, that is a pretty hand. I won't lie to you, folks. All right, so we are getting 1 on the main, so we're up to 5. Santa Claus comes to attack. Valkyrie is going to defend. So he's coming in for 2, 3, 4, 5. Valkyrie is defeated. 8 tiny pain deer attacks. I will defend, attacking for 3 because there's only 3 hit points left, and defending for 3. So I take nothing, and then we get the naughty list. While in hero form, so this is a condition and naughty obligation. While in hero form, you gain +1 thwart and +1 attack. And then force response, after you use a basic power, take 1 damage. And then alter ego action, exhaust your identity to discard the naughty list. All right. Oof. All right. Well, I'm in hero form, so I get +1 attack and +1 thwart. Yeah. So we are going to Quinn Carrier, Genius, and Dropkick for a dive bomb with Hone Technique. Actually, I suppose I don't even need to use Dropkick, do I? I can use Martial Prowess. So Quinn Carrier, Martial Prowess, and Genius for dive bomb. Because I paid with at least 1 mental resource, I can trigger Hone Technique. So it becomes an 11 damage to 1 enemy and 5 damage to each other enemy. I will be targeting Santa Claus for 11. Nope. And then 8 tiny pain deer go away. I really think that I accidentally hit my hit point meter and not Santa Claus's at some point, but can't do much about that, can I? All right. I'm going to deck out anyway, so we'll do change form. We will change form into gamma form. So I am now technically a +3. And a +1 thwart. Or no, just a +2 because of the -1. That's right. And I get to draw a card, which is another drop kick, which decks me out. Okay. Yeah. Well, no, because I wouldn't be able to get the hone. Yeah, no, that actually does it. So I can do energy duplication, and photon speed to pay for drop kick. So hero action attack, deal 4 damage to an enemy. And then hone technique, when you play an aggression attack event, which this is, if you pay for it using at least 1 mental resource, increase the amount of damage that event deals by its printed cost. So 4 + 3 is 7. Oh, man, just going the wrong way. He had 7 left. 7 there. I don't get to draw or stun him, but I have defeated Santa Claus. Huzzah! Christmas is wait. No, Christmas is ruined because I beat up Santa Claus and now he's not going to be able to deliver any presents to the good little boys and girls. Thanks a lot, heroes. Jeez. All right, real quick, I want to take a look. What would have happened if we flipped this? Permanent, when revealed, deal each player an encounter card. Not good. And then after a workshop token is placed here, place threat on the main scheme equal to the number of workshop tokens here. So it basically just accelerates the main scheme. Okay, so that was that. There are some fun cards in here. Here's a good one. Would have been Season's Beatings. Santa Claus activates against you. We've got Sleigh Ride. We've got a very terrifying Mrs. Claus. Then, of course, the naughty list buffed us up because we're naughty. So, we're attacking things. But if we were on the nice list, you couldn't play basic attack, couldn't do basic attack actions or play attack events. So thank goodness Spectrum was not on the nice list. Milk and Cookies, which were actually Marvel Comics characters. In their What the series, there was a superhero pair called Milk and Cookies. Fun fact for you there. And so basically you get to cancel activations with this. How cool is that? You just bribe them with cookies and milk. Oh, that's right. It was in the discard. It came up as a boost. I'm trying to remember what Santa Sleigh is. Here we go. Santa Sleigh. +1 scheme, star attack. When Santa Claus would attack, he schemes instead. And then alter ego action, confuse your identity to discard the sleigh. Oof. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed it. I really do like Spectrum. She suffers a little bit just by the fact that, for whatever reason, they didn't, unlike Ant-Man and the Wasp, or Vision, or Shadowcat, or any of the form-changing heroes, they don't give her a native action to change forms. And I guess with the +2 stat bump and the little trigger that happens, ping damage, take a threat off, or heal a damage, I guess I could see the argument that it would be too powerful if she could just change her form at any time. But she definitely suffers a little bit because of that, is you can get stuck in a form and then you're dependent on your cards to get you out, or you have to flip down to alter ego and then come back up. So All in all, no, I really do like Spectrum though. I think she's a very underrated hero in the game. And again, because she is one of the few characters that actually has aerial as a native trait in hero mode, which apparently aerial in German is Fliegend. I probably pronounce that very, very badly. That she can just do dive bomb home technique, the dive bomb home technique combo at will. So all right, well that was my first festive game. I think I will try to get another one in with a Valkyrie with this new one. I do have a couple other. There's a Krampus module set that Critical Encounters also came up with, and then the MCM podcast came up with another one, which was a naughty and nice thing. So I'll figure out how to get those in, and I will try Valkyrie out. Just because, again, I got this awesome card. I want to use it at least once, because normally Valkyrie just collects dust in my box. So, all right, as always, thank you for watching. If you like it, hit the like button. You see anything that I screwed up other than the health, I'm going to definitely go back and look at that to see if I did, in fact, screw that up, because I really don't think I was that close to dying. But go ahead and leave a comment. You want to see anything else, or you want to see anything particular me to play next, go ahead and let me know. If you want to see more of this, I'm bouncing between Marvel Champions and Earthborn Rangers these days. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button to see more. Otherwise, I hope everybody has a great day. And if I don't put another one of these out before the holidays, I hope everybody has a happy holiday. Thanks, everybody.